When you tell me, what do? I said puff puff. I'm proud to say it. Some years back, nobody can say that. But now, puff puff has turned to mega business.
Yeah.
It's a multi-million business. Not in naira, in dollars. But so don't believe that you cannot achieve greatness through anything you do. We catered in US, we catered in Mexico, we catered in Mauritius, we catered in Dominican Republic, we catered in Grenada, we catered in Spain, we catered in London. I asked them, where do you think this small shops
started from? Yeah.
Some don't know.
Yeah.
We laughed and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy because not only in Nigeria, mind you, I started from that little.
I know, it's amazing.
Little crib.
Yeah.
I could remember the people that some people walk into pool of water to come and patronize me. But the rest is history.
Yeah.
So never believe that you can't get there. I don't believe impossibility is nothing. The word impossible means I am possible.
Welcome to The Builders, which is Nidacity's podcast, Nigerian Audacity. Those who have the audacity to take risk, create value, create jobs, and are driving this economy. And today is a really special day for me because if you have ever been to any kind of party in Nigeria, you know small chops. Today, the originator, the founder of Small Chops is in our studio. And it's my huge pleasure. He's a great entrepreneur. He's a phenomenal storyteller. He's an encourager. And I think we're going to just learn so much. Or you can see I'm excited, right? So Let me just stop talking and introduce our today's guest, Mr. Saheeto Kekere-Eku. I hope I've pronounced that correctly.
Yes.
Kekere-Eku,
yes,
the
exactly.
small lion.
Small lion. Yeah.
Let's dive right in. Let's start at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Lagos Island,
Yes.
St. Gregory's College.
Yes. So, as a little boy, I was just determined to survive. Born into polygamous family, living with my mom. My dad, I only go to visit my dad once in a while. And I started in Lagos Island. And in between 1987 to 1999, while I was in secondary school, St. Gregory's College, I went to primary school, St. David, then to St. Gregory's College. So I saw a colleague of mine in school, a young boy with 14 naira, 20 naira. 20 naira was the highest denomination.
So 20 naira was like 1,000.
Highest. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the highest at that point.
The highest then.
Yes, then. Then, mind you, then I go to school with 30 kobo, 35 kobo, max.
So 14 naira was
if you have 50 naira,
Yeah.
then you are a big boy.
Okay.
100 naira, one naira, you are super big boy.
Okay.
So seeing somebody with 40 naira was like a mystery. Was something I had never seen in my life. So,
Okay.
Wait, I had to call him Idalo. I'm sure he's still alive. I'm sure he's my. What did you see this morning? He said he does waiting job, a waiter. Where's that? He said in Aragomi, Lagos Island, that you'll be paid 10 naira per day. Come on, I'm interested. Will you? So he gave me all the requirements.
Okay.
White shirts, black trouser, black shoe. I said, St. Gregory's College boy, I have a lot of white shirts. Trouser, I've got it. Okay, what time? He said, every Saturday, Sunday. Where? He gave me the venue. Time? He said, 7 o'clock. I left home. 5:30. I was already there, waiting for everybody. I was the first person there. Nobody. Very close to police headquarters annex.
Okay.
Aragomi.
Okay.
Yeah, there used to be CFO then. There, right opposite there. So waited for an hour. I didn't see anybody. Some people came. So I said, let me quickly go home. I live on Lagos Island, to come back to, by the time I went home to come back, Mr. Debango, his blessed memory, is passed on. He picked already. He said, I had to say, I said, okay, I was the first person to be here. He said, oh, but you are not here. I was nearly cried. I said, please. He said, oh, next week. So next week, but I couldn't leave because I wanted to work.
In your heart,
because I determined to work. I determined to do it. So I was waiting. While I was still parabolating, people I say, "Oh, come, we'll give you 7 naira." I said, "No, I want to work with this man." So I just waited. So after my, he said, "Oh, I like you. I like you. You're so smart. You're so neat. Come on, I will take you as extra." So he picked me as extra waiter.
Okay.
So that's how
How
my
you
journey,
your journey as
journey in in business, because I wanted to be a banker.
okay.
That's how my journey in entertainment catering started.
Right. As
Because
a
I need to,
waiter
yes,
that
as a
one
waiter,
day.
yeah.
But you were still in school.
I was in school. CB was a PP, was a part
Okay.
time, just weekend,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday. Then Saturday you go also and get money.
Right.
Then I went. I didn't tell, mind you, I didn't tell anyone. So I got there. City is at the city of Lagos Island. We're there till late. Nobody told me that we're gonna. Then those days there used to be night party. So when we finished the reception, we went to Ilupeju, Pangu Estate, to do the night party. We came back like 3 o'clock. But while I was working at City Hall, waiting 7 people tipped me 1 naira 50 kobo. So there, I had about 4 naira with me already.
Apart from the
Apart
fee.
from the
The
fee.
10 naira fee.
So when I finished, then when we even finished from Pangu First Stage, I'm sure the Celiban gave us maybe 50 kobo. I couldn't remember. So by the time I go about 3 o'clock a.m. in the morning, my mom was awake. Where were you coming from? No, I didn't tell her I
Yeah.
was leaving. I couldn't tell her that I went to go and do a waiting job. She was upset. I begged. So in the morning I gave her
But
some
did you
money.
tell her where you went in the end? You didn't
No,
tell her.
I did. But no, I didn't tell her that
That
week,
day.
that day. I just left it. I just begged. And so the following week, I went again. I had more money. People they saw that potential in me, touched me money. I came back home. My mom was awake. Said, no, this time around, you have to tell me where you're coming from. Da. I said, "Mommy," I prostrated. I said, "Actually, I went to go and do waiting job. Why didn't you tell me? Why did that?" She blessed me. She gave me blessing. She prayed for me. I said, "I didn't go to steal. I just want to work. I just
But
wanted
she
to."
as a mother needed
Yeah,
to be
you should know,
sure.
should be exactly.
Wow.
Because whenever you go, you give me money for
Yeah,
what?
where do you get
So
money
where do you
from?
get? So eventually,
Good mothers.
yeah, and she
God
prayed
bless
for
good
me. Yes,
mothers.
she prayed for me. She collected the money. I gave my siblings, and there is how my journey started in entertainment,
Right.
waiter. So my boss there discovered that in me, that potential. Me, little boy that started from nowhere. When the guy had like 4, 5 waiters for a party, he had to call me. So I became one of his most favorite staff.
What about you was different? What did you do differently? Everybody
Determination.
was
I was
waiting.
just myself. I was diligent. I was hardworking, courageous. Characters, capacity, and competence. You have to have it as a young man. You don't have that character. You have to humble. You have to, be determined. So he noticed
see that.
Yes, as you see, everybody have different traits. Different, yeah. He noticed that, oh, this guy is as out. So if the bango had 2, 3 waiters at that point in time, he will call me. Dudu Yemi, Chief Dudu Yemi, Chief Yinka Road, Bode George, many, but Bishop Abiola, and the Nigerians, anywhere they were going, they will call me. For 2, 3 waiters, that's how I started. The journey started from there. Then, after that, 1990, during the Okako, in 1990, I had to supply 10 waiters in Ikorodu. I took that
An
job.
event in
Yeah,
Ikorodu.
event, yes.
Right.
I took that directly. So I charged them 25 naira. So I gave the boys 10 naira per waiter. So by the time I finished, I met a man, Mr. Bakari, at the party. He noticed the same thing with me. He now called me. I like you. I like your determination. I like the way you commitment and all this stuff. Who are you? What do you do? I said, I finished secondary school. That I didn't go to university because I had to sub my younger ones to go to university. So I paused my own days to go to university. So okay, come. What would you like to? Would you like to work? I said yes, full time. Yes, why not? Come to Just Restaurant and Peninsula, owned by Chief Onibudo, right opposite 1004.
Okay.
Now that's where we have Civic Center.
Okay, Civic Center
All that stretch,
was
yeah,
okay.
dead, yeah, Then just Restaurant Peninsula. I went there. He asked me to write a letter, application letter. So I wrote as a young boy. I didn't know any other thing than I wrote, as a waiter.
Yeah.
So when I got down the interview there, we were over 1,000 people seeking for the same job. I panicked. Oh, am I going to get this job? I was a little boy, mind you. Look at me. I'm still. So imagine I'm almost 40 something years.
Yeah.
How little, But still, I said, okay. So when it got to my turn, was Mr. Kenneth, just like we said. He said, oh, I said, oh, you are the Chinese, No, I won't give you a job as a waiter. You are too young, That, would you mind to be a pantry boy?
Pantry boy is what?
The person that washes
the plates
at the kitchen.
Right.
That's just you be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchen, and then you'll be washing
plates. So no tips,
nothing.
Back end.
The back end.
Right.
We were back end.
Right.
Back end. So I said, yeah, I will do it.
Even though you were an accomplished waiter.
Yes, yeah, but maybe 3-4 years experience. But,
yeah.
Okay, and I took it. So they had another branch in Apapa. So we started in VI, maybe a month. So I was posted, newly posted to Apapa,
Right.
Calcutta Crescent.
Right.
That's where we started. With Chinese and some Nigerians. We started Apapa. That's how those people love me so much. A lot of them. And they asked me, what do you need to be called? My name is Saheed. Saheeto came in life while I was in school.
Okay.
Yeah, secondary school.
Okay.
There used to be Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saheeto.
Okay.
They were wrestlers.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? There used to be me, Mascara, Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saheeto and the rest of them. So I said, okay, I will be Saheeto. I will be called Saheeto because Saheeto goes well with my name.
Okay. So you're in the kitchen now.
Yes.
And this is so interesting, right? Because had you not been in the kitchen,
I wouldn't have opportunity to know all this stuff.
So that step backwards,
yes.
That looked like backwards, was actually
was a progress for me. So that was where I interface directly with Chinese people.
Right. And directly with the preparation of
directly
food.
with Chinese.
Right.
So, I learned a lot of Chinese food. I was able to do a lot of stuff. I was learning, over a period of a year.
Yeah.
I was learning. And I didn't know that was actually going to be
your breakthrough.
Breakthrough. But I thought I was doing it for some time.
Yeah.
So after a year, but within that 1 year, I was still doing waiting job.
Okay.
So then, the Ojoras, they were my backbone as a waiter.
Okay.
They always support me. So Mrs. Toyin Ojora.
Okay.
Saraki.
Yes.
She's niece.
Yes.
Ojora.
Yeah.
Wanted to get married.
Okay.
And they call Alaja Shadia city caterers.
Right.
City caterers, one of the people I supply waiters for.
Okay.
I met her sister in Campus Square. She introduced me to her sister that, okay, this guy is good. So I started supplying waiter directly to her. So that job, Alaja had asked me to lead the team. So I led the team to
that wedding.
Yeah, that wedding. So I now told Alaja that, come on, we can introduce some things, because then she was only doing puff puff and masa. Mind you, had knowledge in some kebabs and prawns and spring rolls.
Because you were in the kitchen.
Yes, in the kitchen. I said, can we include this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how we included. So Mrs. Toyin Sakaki's wedding, I personally handled it.
Okay.
And that was the breakthrough.
That was the beginning of Small Chops.
Was the beginning.
Does she know this? I'm going to call her. That's the beginning of Small Chops.
That was the beginning ever.
Wow.
At King's College Annex in VI.
Right.
We did a wedding. Yeah. And
the Small Chops were hit.
Yes, exactly. They didn't know. There was also, because what they knew was puff puff and masa.
Right.
That was how I introduced spring roll, chicken, only 3 items.
Okay.
Chicken kebab, spring roll, puff puff, and samosas.
Okay.
Then, at that point in time, Caroline Olashainde, she's now Mrs. Caroline Rhodes.
Right.
She was the one that anchored the wedding. I mean, she's the friend of me. So she had directly interface with me. So after the wedding, she came to me that she liked those stuff. Can you repeat? Can you do all those stuff? She was the first client that came back to me. So, and because I didn't have equipment, I didn't have anything. I was still living in a very small, crib,
Yeah.
So I said, okay, you know what you have to do? Can you buy all the stuff,
All the
all the
ingredients.
grain? Then I'll
I'll
come and
make
do
it for you.
it.
Okay.
So that's how I started doing it. Whatever you want to do, you call me to your house. I will come. I will do it. I will come. I will do it. Until she introduced me to Mrs. Yimika Adeboye. Now I'm sure she's
She's
the last
empty of Cadbury,
empty
right?
Cadbury. Yeah, exactly. Those were my pioneer clients.
Clients.
Yeah. So she said, oh, she used to live in Agege area. I did stuff. He said, okay, instead of Saheeto, let me advise you. Instead of you buying face cap jeans, you're trying to do big boy,
Boy.
start buying your equipments.
Wow.
Start buying your frying pan, your gas, she gave me that advice. And I held on to that advice.
Wow.
I remember that when I wanted to buy deep freezer, I went to Mrs. Ojora, Mrs. Saraki. She gave me some money. So, people contributed, they
Because
supported.
I guess they just want to help this young guy
Yes.
that's
So
doing
that's
well for
how
himself.
I started doing. Then the likes, I introduced my younger brothers. My younger brother brought Laredo to me, brought some other people. I started with family and friends. Then, mind you, I was still doing that. So after I was doing that a lot, I had to resign
From the
because
restaurant.
at the point in time, the job was now coming a bit, and there was clash. Either I won't go to work, or and I don't want to lose job, so I had to resign from Peninsula. Peninsula, they were so upset. I said, no, I just have to go. So I resigned to set up my own.
Full time
Full.
now, you're in
Yes,
business.
but still, it wasn't coming like
How
that.
old were you?
I was 20, 18,
Wow.
18, 19 years old. I'm sure, I'm sure.
Young.
Yes, I was that age. So, I was trying 19, 20, 21, you understand what I'm saying? So, I started very early, at the early stage. So that's how.
So now you're
I started.
Saheeto.
Yes.
You have your equipment.
And yes.
You're
and,
18, 19.
Yes. And,
What's next?
Yeah.
What did you do next?
Yes.
How did you grow it to where it is today, where Saheeto is, is the king of small chops?
Oh, yes.
You created a complete genre in the catering. Small
Yes.
chops is you.
Yes.
Across West Africa, really.
Yes. Yeah. I remember the first time we were called upon to do small chops in Port Novo. Port Novo is in Republic of Benin.
Yeah.
City Ketra took me there. So Laredo could not go because he was young. Was pretty young. I didn't take him, but I took 10 other people, to Cotonou. So then my brother and some other thing. And then, mind you, I went to Cotonou without passport, because I had to find ways and all that, to get through. And that's how we started having direct knowledge internationally. We did Togo, we did, Gambia, we did, West Africa. We introduced that not only in Nigeria, but in West Africa. That's how I started. And the people were very supportive. Because when you do good job, people come back to you.
Yeah.
When you have good product,
Good
they'll come.
products.
No adverts, nothing. It was
Word of mouth. Referral.
Refer.
And you
Word of
built
mouth.
this bit, and
Yes.
thousands, literally thousands.
Yes, and from there, you train one, one train five.
Yeah.
You train 5, one train 10.
Yeah.
That's how
the business grew.
multiplication effects. That's how we're able to grow that business.
Yeah.
Not only about me, but about others.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how Saheeto and Small Chops bettered. Yeah, just back.
Let's talk about the people you've impacted. You mentioned Laredo, and there's so many that came out from you. Thousands.
A lot of thousands of people.
Thousands and thousands.
Exactly.
How does that make you feel? Do you feel, a sense of pride, of achievement?
Yeah, I'm very thankful. Number one, life is not about me by myself only.
Yeah.
No. Some people always believe it's about them. It's not about me. How much money do I want to leave? Use how much money? But you have to be impactful. You have to be able to make changes in life. Not what you have to create an institution. You understand? When you create an institution, then you are creating a lot of, you are taking out poverty,
Yeah.
you are taking out crime,
Yeah.
you are taking out, terrorism and all this
Yeah.
stuff. So when you create that, people will come instead of them to be idle. Idle man is idle man. When you are idle, you'll be able to think of evil things.
Yeah.
But when you engage in business,
Yeah.
I'm sure you won't like to engage in evil doings. So I'm thankful. Even in Lagos Island, as a case study, I changed the narrative of Lagos Island. Small chops is synonymous with Lagos Island.
Yes.
When you talk of small chops,
You're talking
from
about Lagos Island. True.
So that's how. And so I feel.
And all those boys.
Yes.
That on a Saturday
Yes.
could earn enough
they earn.
to look after themselves and maybe even give something to their
Exactly.
mother. That's huge.
They make money.
Yeah.
They will do tips and all.
Yeah.
So
and then they learn discipline. And they learn.
I'm very disciplined.
Right.
I'm a very tough guy when it gets to business.
Right.
I am tough in business because I told them this business is for everybody. If it fails, everybody fail. There will not be Saheeto if the business fail. So you must be disciplined. Yeah, that we had our own downtime.
Yes, of course.
No, in business, at times it is not nice. Maybe preparation. We are human.
Yeah.
Even machines at times there are mistakes.
Yeah.
So we learn every day. When one mistakes we learn, we learn, and we try to correct them. I try to talk to them. I try at times. This kind of theory. I use the laissez-faire. At times I use laissez-faire theory, and at times I use the stick and carrot approach for them.
Yeah.
At times you have to be tough.
Yeah.
And at times you have to be cool with them.
Yeah.
So when you're cool, they know that they want. But when you're tough, you must get things done.
Yeah.
And you get things done through people. That's the way it is. You can know. That's the way. That's the theory. You can't do everything. You have to use people to get results. That's just it. And I'm happy that we're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have taken over 50,000 people out of poverty in Nigeria. And not only in Nigeria, across, even globally.
Yeah.
Because globally, small chops. Even I was in US. We catered in US. We catered in Mexico. We catered in Mauritius. We catered in Dominican Republic. We catered in Grenada. We catered in Spain. We catered in London. So people, I asked one, where do you think these small shops
started
originated
from? Yeah.
Some don't know.
Yeah.
We laughed and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy because not only in Nigeria, across Nigeria. So we had, impacted.
Yeah.
We have impacted employment. We have impacted opportunity. We have impacted, even lifestyle.
Absolutely.
It's a lifestyle, for people. So, and I'm happy with that. Even Chinese now have copied puff puff. They don't even know what puff puff is. You see now they come with all sort of theory of machines to make puff puff.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Yeah.
I give glory to God.
Yeah.
Not my doing, but God has used me to impact a lot of Nigerians.
And what's striking me is it's all, and I want to talk to you about this. It's all that humility of, look, I applied for a waiter's job. They said I'm too short or too young to be a waiter. Yeah. You can be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You took a step back.
Yeah.
Some people would have walked away and said, no, I'm not going to wash plates.
Yeah.
I'm here to be a waiter.
Yeah.
You took that step back, not knowing that was what got you in the kitchen, got you watching. Oh, that's how they do samosa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how they do spring roll. And then the idea came together. Yeah. It's just an incredible story.
Yeah. You see, when God wants to use it.
Yeah.
At times, the theory is at times they say leaders are born. And some people at times they say leaders are made.
Yes.
So it depends on the two theories are right. Leaders are born and at the same time leaders are made. So in that aspect, when God has destined you for a particular role, you must achieve it. You understand? Because I believe God wanted to use me.
Yeah, for that.
In that purpose.
Yeah.
So rejection never came to me. It never came to me. So when the man said, "Oh, I'll give you 400 naira," this 415 was my pay, 415 naira a month. But I was happy. And again, that job, when I was doing that job, exposes me. Then, because they give tips in restaurants, so the tips every weekend they share it. The kitchen take 40%.
Okay.
The restaurant take 60%.
Okay.
So every weekend, every Saturday or Fridays, we probably like 50 or 100 naira
Yeah.
gets to my pocket.
Right.
So my salary, I don't even use it.
Yeah.
So you see, so I'm very thankful.
Mm.
That is a process, is a stage,
Yeah.
is my movement in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the way God had destined me to move.
But you then
Yes.
saw how a kitchen
Yes,
is organized.
yes.
You saw process.
Process.
You saw things that
It
you
gave me
were
knowledge.
Going, yeah,
Exactly.
that you,
It gave me
you
knowledge.
now use that.
It gave me knowledge. It
Right.
gave me knowledge. It gave me knowledge. It gave me exposure. It gave me exposure. It gave me capacity, to build how to build capacity. Because when you see how international organization does things,
Yeah.
you try to emulate, even in style, in knowledge, in application, in process, in equipment. So you try. That's why Saheeto's signature is coming up.
Okay.
Saheeto's signature is coming up in 2 weeks in
Okay.
Abuja. That will be the first of its kind in Nigeria. It's where it's not normal small chops eatery. You come, you see the way Nando's and all this stuff is
Yeah.
done. You come in working there. It's not too big, but you walk in there, you see how it's made right in front of, just like I do it at parties.
Right.
So that is called Saheeto Signature.
Okay.
Grill Up. It's coming up in Abuja. I'm sure you're going to be part of it.
I'd love
so,
to.
And those are the drive
Yeah.
that gives me joy.
Yeah.
It's not how much money I make to myself.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's how impactful. How I think about people. I think about people and others. Then I think about myself. So that's just it.
I want you to talk to young people
Yeah,
today
yes.
because you've taken us from your journey at 16. You were still in school.
Yes, I
when
was
you
16.
16,
yeah.
Got out, went to work, couldn't even
Yes.
tell your mum that you'd gone to
Yeah,
work,
exactly.
and still came back, gave mum some money. You had hope. You knew you were going somewhere. I guess you
Yes,
just didn't know
yeah,
where you were going.
yes.
There's some young people now. They're exactly where you were.
Exactly.
Talk to them today. Tell them.
Yeah. I like to inspire people, by action, by demonstration, and I want to tell the young ones that are out there, either you are opportune, either you are not. At times you might be born with silver spoon, and at times you're not. So it depends on which one. So if you are even born with silver spoon, you still have some lacks, but nobody's perfect. But the ones that are not, the less privileged, let's talk to them. The one, don't believe that, because my dad is not Dangote, my dad is not Abiola, my dad is not Abiola, Otedola, or the president or what. It doesn't matter. Keep focused. Believe in your ability. Believe in what you do. And let me tell you, there are opportunity everywhere. It now depends how you see. You must have insight to be able to see the opportunity. Some people, whatever you do it well. That's number one goal. And, in the process, when you do it well, people, they will look at you. If you say puff, if you say bread. Now, I want to be called Omalakara. Because, yes, because I'm proud. Mommy said, mommy is Mama Lakara.
Okay.
But I want to be called Omalakara. I'm so proud to be part of it. When you tell me, what do? I say puff. I'm proud to say it. Some years back, nobody can say that. But now, puff has turned to mega business.
Yeah.
It's a multi-million business. Not in naira, in dollars. But so don't believe that you cannot achieve greatness through anything you do. Be focused. Identify your aspects of your character, your capacity, and your competence. Not everybody has value.
Yes.
You might not be. Everybody has value. So identify. What are my value? What how am I going to impact people? So develop that. It might not come easy. It's in the beginning it's very difficult, tough. But just stay focused. Even the Abraham Lincoln, he ran for American president 3-4 times. But he said, I'm a slow walker, but I never walk backwards. You understand? You keep walking. You fall down. You keep walking. You fall down. You keep walking. Stay focused. Know that you get there. Believe, if anybody had told me, I'm still growing.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I'm still growing. This still not what I'm on. I really want to become, McDonald's of the world.
Yes.
I want Saheeto to be, Saheeto of the world. Saheeto will come in Rwanda. Saheeto will come in UK. Saheeto is, Abuja is better. Last week is going to become on board.
Lekki.
Lekki is coming up.
Yeah.
Lekki is coming up. Last week is coming
We're
up.
excited about
Rwanda is coming up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? London will come up. US will come up. So that's how. Kano will come up. That's how. And we'll do franchise.
Okay.
We're going to do franchise.
That's great.
So these are all the things. So never believe that, we can't get there. I don't believe impossibility is nothing. The word impossible means I am possible. Mind you, I started from that little.
I know, it's amazing.
Little crib.
Yeah.
I could remember the people that some people walk into pool of water to come and patronize me. But the rest is history.
Yeah.
But we thank God. So young one there, face the challenge. There will be a lot of challenges. Know that there's always light after the tunnel. We all have our challenges. Never believe, never be deterred. Be focused. We'll get there. Put yourself. Don't engage in terrorism. Don't engage in rituals. Don't engage. Be focused. Whatever you're doing that is, lucrative.
Yeah.
Do it
with all your heart.
If it's water you want to sell, do it well.
Yeah.
If it's broom you're selling, do it well. That was the point in time. The lady that sells bread, you see bread return to mega business. Akara turns to mega business. Ikuli turns to mega business. It doesn't. Whatever you do, just do it well. Create a niche for yourself. Create, signature. With this, they will look for you. You understand what I'm saying?
You are a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to also say something to you that, so I used to, when I was in financial services, we would interview people for a job. And we had a job vacancy, maybe about 12 people came for and they're all the same, because now everybody, I have a degree, I went to this school, so we now have to pick.
Yeah.
And I still remember this. There was one young man, the reason we picked him was we asked everybody, what do you do in your spare time? And everybody answered the same question. Oh, I do music, I read, I listen to music, I read, I go to church. This boy said, I bake.
Good. Oh.
I was sitting in the interview. I said, what? He said, I bake. I bake cakes.
You.
How did you start baking cake? That's how our conversation started. His mum was a baker, so he learned how to bake. He bakes cake. He's a big man now.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making, and that's the point you are also making, is that wherever you start from, just start from there, because you don't know where it's going to lead to. I mean, he would never have imagined that it wasn't about his qualification.
Yeah.
It was the determining factor for us out of 12 good candidates was this guy bakes. That is, there's something different about
because
you.
he had gone extra.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. So you have to be able to differentiate yourself.
Yeah.
When others are standing, you should be outstanding. When others are ordinary, you should be extraordinary. You understand? So these are all the thinking.
Saheeto, motivational speaker. I think I can see another career, Saheeto, international motivational speaker. Exactly. And I think you're the right person to say it, because I'm sure through your 35 years in business, you have seen young boys. You've brought them in, they're rough, they didn't button their shirt well, you've straightened them out, you put them together, and you've seen them grow. Yes. Right?
Look at Trey Basket. Look at Laredo. Look at look at Taiwo. Look at many of them. Look at Demo. Many of them. Ask them. So it's my joy. It's not how much money that comes to me. Whatever that comes to me, it still goes to them. Whatever goes to them, it still comes to me. Because one thing, none of them will come to me and say, "Oh, God, give me 1,000 naira anymore." No. They're
employers, and they've even employed others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how you create employment.
No, that's economy. That's how economies grow.
And economy always starts with small SME, small and medium businesses.
Yes.
When you can get small and medium businesses right,
yes,
believe me, honestly, the multinationals, forget it. They will be fine.
No, I agree.
So the government just need to do well. They need to support, because in UK, in US, they don't have to know you. They give you 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 pounds loan when they know you have business, or you have good credit. But the Nigerian government, I know they are doing well. They are trying to, but they still need to support SME.
I feel that government, as in federal government,
yes,
cannot understand. They cannot see Saheeto.
Yeah.
So we have to come down.
Yeah.
Lagos State has to see
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Your local government
Local
has to see you because of the impact you're having
Yes.
in that local government. They
Yeah.
need to be able to come to you and have programs. Okay, Saheeto, what you've done in Lagos Island is fantastic.
Yes.
You've taken boys off the street. Remember, there was a time Lagos Island was a no-go area.
Exactly. Before, years back, you can't even put a jury. You can't put for anything. Nobody. I can tell you, madam, Lagos Island
They
is
say
the
it's one of the safest places.
No, I'm telling you, it's not that. It's not by saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you authoritatively. I, Saheeto Kekere-Eku, authoritatively, Lagos Island is the safest place in Nigeria of today. Let me tell you, I don't lock my car. I walk in 3 o'clock, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I walk Lagos Island. Nothing happens to you. And I mean it. Lagos Island is the safest place in Nigeria of today. So you see, because we had, nobody steal. You can't come and steal. They will kill you. They would. Because we are known to be hardworking.
Yeah, they're hardworking
people. Yeah. So stealing is not our style. It's not our trait.
Yeah.
So we're still, like you said, federal government. You might say they wouldn't say it. Federal government knows Saheeto.
Yes, because
they know Saheeto.
Because of the personalities. But I'm saying
the president.
Yeah.
I can bet you. I'm not blabbing. From 1999 till date, there's no president that Saheeto has never catered for. I mean, president, sitting president, from 1999 till date.
But what I'm saying is,
so
you are Saheeto.
Yes.
But we're talking about a million Saheetos.
Yes.
To create real jobs,
exactly.
we need 1,000 Saheetos.
Yes.
Who can come up, young guy, aggressive, hardworking, ambitious, come up, develop something, and employ thousands and impact thousands. So for that to happen, it has to be local.
You have to go local.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It has to be
so
local.
your local government, your state government.
Local. And for us in Nidacity, and it's something we've started working on, because we are also seeing that problem, that money is one problem.
Yes.
And I'll tell you my view on money. A lot of people, to start business, I need money. No, you don't need money. You didn't start your business with money.
No, I never even money never came.
Money never came into it.
Yes.
You started your business with an opportunity. You saw an opportunity, and you took it.
Yes.
And money came
after.
But I feel that sometimes the narrative is, where will I get money? I want to open a business, but I won't get money. Money is not the first thing you need.
Because people always put money first. And I keep telling the young ones, don't put money first. You can devise a means. Okay, let's do this and we'll get that. Yeah, that's our business. Even all this multi-million business do it. They do it, and that's how you have to do it.
No,
so you
right.
have to be focused.
Absolutely
and know exactly what you want to do. Get your strategy. Get your implication. There will be implication and application. You have to see. Okay, what are the implications? Implications probably, what are the, effects, what are all the stuff. Then the application, what are the things you have to put in? These are the things. How much money am I going to put? What are the process? What are these? Those are the application. What are the results? Because in most cases, we do things without results. So when you get results, you have to go back to it and analyze your results. If it's that result, is it working?
Is it working?
Because if you put a lot of applications and you don't go back to review, then you wouldn't know maybe that application works or not. So you have to review to know maybe, okay, what I'm doing, is it working?
It still working?
If it's not working, then you change your strategy.
So in your business, because you've been able to keep your consistency, your quality, and as you're speaking now, I'm hearing process.
Yeah.
Are you very detailed?
Oh yeah, even in my lifestyle.
Okay.
Because maybe my lifestyle translated to business.
Right.
Because I'm a very organized guy.
Okay. I noticed you were here bang on time.
Oh yeah, I got here.
I was late.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very organized guy.
Okay.
And
how has that helped you in business?
Oh yeah. A lot gets me a lot of business as well. But not everybody will work like you.
Okay.
Staff are not as prompt as you are.
Yeah.
Your managers, they are not as prompt. Even your son, So
how do you deal with that?
Yeah, that's part of the challenges that we face in business.
Right.
So, because they're human.
Yeah.
And at times, you won't blame them. Let me tell you why. You have jobs 1, 2, 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The same people to do the same thing every day.
Mm.
At times they will be weak. At times, I have many staff. I have
Okay.
over 200 staff.
Okay.
But still, because they do it today, they'll do it tomorrow. So, mind your body. Some will be tired. Some will be sick. Some will be, that was a day we're meant to deliver something. I said, we have planned everything. We planned everything as early as 5 a.m. The guy slept off. It's,
It's human.
everything was ready in the freezer, ready.
Yeah.
We slept off. But am I going to crucify him? Am I going to kill him? No, I understand, because we worked all night together.
Okay.
Nobody would be like me.
Yeah.
Because in business, I like me. You tell me time. I like to be prompt. But at times in business,
Yeah.
So I try to make sure
To accommodate them.
accommodate it. At times when we're late, reason it might not even be from me. Maybe on the road, maybe traffic, maybe accident. Nigerian road.
Yeah.
So you cannot predict. So part of the reason. But I tried as much as possible. Our lapses, we try to correct it. There's no organization in Nigeria that doesn't have their own lapses.
True.
Or deficiencies.
Yeah.
We have it. We know it. You must use SWOT analysis in your business approach and your business daily. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunity and threats. People, you have to look inward. What are your strengths? Strengths, you have these characters, you have staff, you have this, you have good. You're being business. What are the weaknesses? Okay, maybe you are late. Maybe within your organization, you look at it. So when we now try to work on that, you understand? There are opportunities everywhere.
Yes.
Opportunity. Okay, now this is an opportunity for me. Showcase our product, to showcase Mrs. Adeosun, to showcase every other thing, not to Nigeria, to globally. Then what are the threats? The threats, every other things, outside. So if you use that approach in your business, you see that your whatever will be minimal. So I use that as a business approach every day. So at times we'll get there.
I can see why you said it's a journey. That you're
journey.
So you're constantly improving.
Yeah, we still
You're constantly improving.
So whoever that we're not too, all clients are not the same.
Yeah.
Some are temperamental.
Yeah.
Some are pragmatic.
Yeah.
Some so we just beg them.
But people
like
people like Laredo that you've mentioned and the others, you have this core of loyal clients.
Oh yeah.
That when you go to, I don't go out much, but when you go, you say, oh, it's Saheeto. And you think, wow, they have been patronizing you consistently for over 30 years.
Exactly. Even till Mrs. Saraki, she's still my
I hope you don't
client.
charge her money. She's started
guess what? Let me even tell you that. I did her wedding.
Right.
In 1991.
You did her daughter's wedding?
No, I did. No, wait. I'm 3 generations now.
Okay.
This is second generation. Our own wedding, I did it.
Right.
Our daughter's wedding, I did it.
Okay.
So that's 2 generations. So I don't know what will come after. So I'm just saying that, it gives me privilege. It gives me, I'm fulfilled. I'm happy.
You should be.
Yeah, I'm happy that, it's a journey.
Yeah.
And we're still together.
Yeah.
They still patronize me.
Yeah.
At times I don't charge. At times I charge.
Yeah.
But at times I'm very,
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Most of my clients are
I
very,
like
very
that.
loyal.
I think what I like,
and I give it to them.
What I like, and I'd like you to talk about this,
Yeah.
is this holding on to your clients, because
Oh,
obviously that's an investment of time
Yes.
and relationship
Yes.
to build, to keep people with you. And I think sometimes when businesses expand, the owner loses that opportunity to reach out to your clients, to keep in touch. What have you done to hold on to these people?
Yeah. And I would say it. And I'm thankful because number one is ability to have personal relationship with my clients. Most of my clients, I have personal relationship with them. And again, you have to be humble. Humility goes well with your clients. You have to, no matter how much money you make, or if you don't make money, you still have to respect them. Nigerian clients like to be respected.
Yeah.
They like to be pampered.
Yeah.
So I try as much as possible to pamper them, to respect them, to no matter how young or how old you are. Ma, I will always tell you, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, you will never take anything out of me. You have to respect them. And you have to be consistent. For you to have clients for over a period of time.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent with it. And again, your loyalty again, you have to be, your quality. Your quality have to be, consistent
as well. Yeah.
And,
Because it's very competitive. There are a lot of
exactly. But people still come to me.
Yeah.
Because you have your own quality. You have your own signature. Put 10 small chops down. I want to tell you, mother, when you eat Saheeto, you know that this is Saheeto.
This is Saheeto.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not saying there are other people, but when you eat Saheeto, this is original.
Right.
There are Saheeto and there's Saheeto. So when you want the original, you come to Saheeto. Saheeto is only one.
Yeah.
There are many, like in the palace, apparently there are kings.
Yeah.
And I mean, not God Almighty.
Yeah.
There are kings.
Yeah.
We have paramount ruler.
Yeah.
And there are other small mushroom kings. I don't have problem with that. There's only one
everybody,
king.
But there's only one Saheeto.
There's only one Saheeto.
No, I agree.
I don't have. There are a lot of, small chops.
Yeah.
But Saheeto. Stands apart.
Yeah.
Saheeto and others.
Yes. No, I think.
Yes. That my boys.
Yeah.
I like them. We play. Yeah. But when it gets to business, it's business. And I try to encourage them. I give them word of encouragement. That showcase.
So that's the other thing I found out about you when I did my research is that even people that left, they were working for you, they went off, they did their own thing, you still maintain relationships with them. That's quite rare. Yeah,
because you cannot cater. Okay, let me give you an instance. Can Saheeto cater for 1 million people? I mean, 1 million people. You see, in a single day. We have done the maximum. I've done 33,000 people. I'll come back to that. But can I cater for 1 million clients one day? No. I cannot.
Okay.
We have over 250 million Nigerians. Not only in Nigerians, across the world. So the world is so for everybody to explore. But it's only if you think it's only about you. No, I told you my own lifestyle is not about me, but about others. Live and let others live. That's the way I was brought up. So how many people can I cater for? Let me tell you. If I have 50 jobs one day, I get disorganized. Different people, not because how do you you want me to be there?
Yeah.
She want me to be there. She want me to be there. So let others will do it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I can bet you day in, day out, we do something. And our core clients remain. So we try to hold them.
Yeah.
Some of them left.
Yeah.
They still come back because they have tasted others.
Yeah.
And still see the original. There's only one original. They came back. So still we have our lapses, like I said.
Yes.
So we correct it.
I think every business has its lapses.
Exactly.
In 34 years, 35 years, no business is going to be infallible. And I think what's exciting about you is the humility with which you see the whole thing. But I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about this signature. I'm excited about taking small chops to like a quick service restaurant.
Exactly.
A QSR.
So that you can walk in. Say you want puff, we'll make you.
So I don't have to wait till there's a party to go and eat small chops.
So now we have one in Abuja.
Right.
And like I said, another one is coming in Lagos.
Fantastic.
So I'm sure you.
Are you excited?
Oh, very, very.
Because it's a new.
Yeah, it's a new. Yes, and because I'm excited because you give me another opportunity, another set of people. Apart from I was there 2 days ago.
Right.
A lady was going right in front of my suite, my shop. And she just said, "Oh, this place is really nice, so beautiful." She didn't know that I was the owner, and I was standing. She's just open. She came, what do you want to say? I say, it's puff. And all this. I was, you have a job already. You are doing my opening, August. That's how
straight
she gave
away.
me 500 people job, just like that. So you see, if that one is not there,
you wouldn't have gotten those opportunities.
So opportunities. It depends on how you say it.
Yeah.
I keep saying people, if I write 6 on my palm, to me it appears 6. But to you, it appears 9. So it depends on what you are saying. We are seeing differently. You understand what I'm saying? So we see opportunity in different ways. Some people see it. Some people, people will not see it.
No matter what you show them.
I can tell you now, as we're here, there's a lot of opportunity. that we can get. But only if you have insight to be able to say it. So, if I think, oh, I don't have job, I don't have this, I don't have money, there are a lot of opportunities.
No, I mean,
around you.
anybody that says that now, I'm
Yes,
going to ask them
yes,
to come and watch
yes.
this podcast. That Saheeto
Exactly.
didn't have anything.
Yes. I said no 1 naira.
And he told his
No, but
people,
yes,
okay,
exactly.
buy me the ingredients. I'll come and
Exactly.
make it. And you started an empire
Yes,
from
yes.
there. And it's just,
Yes.
it's just an incredible achievement that, Nigerians are very proud of you on their behalf.
Oh, yeah.
They're proud
I
of
say
you
thank you
to
to
create
all.
a
Yes.
completely different culinary experience in parties and across the world.
I
It's
say thank
fantastic.
you very much.
Why have you stayed in Nigeria? Because you had opportunities, you could have gone.
Nigeria is the only country that has a lot of potentials. I've been part of everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Value. Then you can sleep as a puppet and wake up as a multi-billionaire. You have people. We have the population for us. We have the leaders for us. We have the economy, the growth, the natural resources for us. We have the landmass for us.
You know you have to write a book, right?
Yeah.
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 No, I need to write you. I'll write your book.
Okay, exactly.
You know you got to write a book.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to, I mean, this
yeah.
story of
Yeah.
the young boy that goes out as a waiter
Oh, yeah.
and just hustles his way into an industry. It's a
Exactly.
story of Nigerian success. It's,
yes.
It's brilliant.
I appreciate it.
I believe in Nigeria,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I believe in
I
Nigeria.
grew up in England
Yeah.
and my family is still there. And I just love Nigeria. I think it has so much potential.
Oh,
And I
yes.
think that we just need to build this country,
Yes.
right? And one of the ways, like you said, to build this country is through SMEs.
Oh, yes.
Teach our business people what would you say are the two most important skills for any business owner that you would want them to know about?
Yeah. Two most important. Number one, you have to identify what you want to do. Your core competence. That's number one. You know, a lot of people do so many things. So you need to identify what you really want to do. Then, as a business owner, you have identified what you want to do. Your business product or whatever you want to do, you have identified that. Then you have to be resilient, determined, and courageous. Because it doesn't come easy like that. As a business owner, there are a lot of challenges. I woke up one day, I saw a bill I have hotels. I didn't tell you to.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I should have asked you about that, but yeah. The sweets.
Saheeto Sweets.
Yeah.
And I saw NEPA giving me bill of 5 million naira. I asked myself, am I doing bakery? You know what I'm saying in the nutshell? At times, there are frustrating factors.
Yes. Yeah.
In life, even as a human, when you stand it, even Bible says the great and effectual door is open, but God says there are many adversaries. It's there, so don't believe that there won't be challenges. There will always be challenges in life, so you can't be a complete man. Even if you are the president of Nigeria, there will be challenges. You have your issues. They always believe, oh, you don't have problem. There's nobody in this world. The rich also cry. There's nobody that doesn't have problem. So like human, like business, the same approach. So there will be challenges. As a business, you have to be able to see the best way you navigate through the thick and thin of business. So some drown there.
Yeah.
Some, survive. You understand? They say they said the survival of the fittest, elimination of unfit. It depends on, some get eliminated on the line, some get survived. So that's the process. So you have to be, when you identify your core competence, your product,
and then you set your
you
mind.
set your mind.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
whatever
what you're saying.
whatever it is, I will come into the same thing like Abraham Lincoln. Because he set his mind. He lost so many elections because he set his mind. The former president Buhari, he lost so many elections because he set his mind. Many of them like that. But you know that, I'm going to get there. That's how it works.
No, I agree with you.
So you have to be able to withstand the pressure. There's pressure.
Yeah.
I see our pressure. You might not see it, but I have it.
It's not
You might
showing.
not see it. It's not showing, but I have it.
Yeah.
I know it might be different.
Yeah.
It might not be this, some have financial pressure,
Yeah.
some have mental pressure, some have staff pressure, some have matrimonial pressure, different pressure.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Some have peer pressure.
Yeah.
So everybody has one. So that's it. So we, as a business owner, you must be able to stand firm.
Yeah. Once you
Yes, set a goal.
How
Yeah,
important is having people around you, an ecosystem of people that encourage you? How important has that been for you?
Yeah,
Because I'm sure you've had low moments.
a
in
lot,
this 30
a
something
lot.
years.
That's why I said a lot of time. Even
How do you encourage yourself to keep going?
Yeah. Even at times, there were incidents, that happen, not one or two, and even I'll come back to business. My first business that I had, one of the low moment, let me say it, in 1996, I had a catering for Mrs. I remember her name, Ebube or something, yeah. And she gave me to cater for 2,000 people. So I planned. I wasn't as big as this, still using, and we planned over a week because that was our first big job. So I bought freezer. I had a freezer that I paid. One of the Mrs. Saga gave me money for. So 2 days before the main event, one of my manager now told me that let's wash the freezer so that by the time we finish everything, so the freezer, everything will work perfectly. That's why most of my clients and my staff, they always respect me. I said, what if you put off this freezer and it doesn't work again? He said, IMD, never, this freezer that has been working like that. Lo and behold, they put it off, they washed it. I put stuff I've been doing for 1 week inside the freezer. By the time I came back work on a Friday, everything spoiled.
Whoa.
Start all over. I wasted money, resources, manpower. I got late that event, but we delivered. I did another job. If what I've been doing for 5 days, I did it under 1 day.
Wow.
So that's one of the low moments. You understand? That I was so shattered. Then the second one, and I will say this, that one, believe me, I don't think I will forget in my life. Mistake by staff. And I need to say it to you. That's why I said the richest acquire. Election in 2011. I had the opportunity to, his blessed memory, one of my clients, don't let me mention his name because it was a multi, deal. So and he told me to do for presidential campaign, rally across Nigeria. Was it 2011 or 15? Yeah, maybe 15. 15, not 11, 15. Ashukita, we had a deal. I went to his house. I charged him in dollars. Everything was about $450,000. My first ever money, I lost that, and right there, he gave me $30,000 as, deposit. That by the time I do first one, it will give me balance. He gave me dollars. So I called my staff.
Let's start.
Into action, blah, blah, blah. The first one was in Ibadan. Presidential rally. My staff messed it up. That's how I lost the business. Now, what I'm saying in life, they messed it up. Not that they didn't do well, but because I was trying to manage and prepare for the other states, because it will be simultaneously. When we leave Ibadan, we'll go to Ekiti. From Ekiti, we'll do this, presidential campaign. So I was in Lagos to make sure that everything. So the ones that got there ahead of me, believe me, maybe they were not well coordinated. I still got through Ibadan.
Yeah.
But by the time I got to Ibadan,
things had gone wrong.
So I still tried to, make it, try to, So not actually that it was my fault, but they just sabotaged it.
Life.
But yes, but still,
But you kept
in
going.
January.
What did you do? I mean, so you've lost 450,000 business, your breakthrough business.
Yes, but I have to pick up myself. And guess what was in January? Imagine January, maybe 5th of January. Whatever money you get in January is a bonus.
Yeah.
Because nobody, everybody has spent money
for December.
So believe me, within over a year before I could get back.
Get yourself together.
But it's okay. It's one of, I'm just trying to tell you about challenges in business.
And it's encouraging for people, because people that watch our podcast are mainly business people and people that want to be in business. And one of the reasons why we did this is that if you want to run a business in the UK or US, you can read the story of Bill Gates, you can read the story of Roy Kroc.
Yeah.
Those people have not dealt with what you're talking about. You understand? So we can read the story of how Bill Gates did this, did that. Bill Gates did not deal with NAFTA.
Exactly.
You deal with NAFTA.
Yeah, of course.
You deal with stuff.
NEPA.
NEPA.
Bill Gates never did with, yes. I did with NEPA. I did with local government. Bill Gates never did with that.
Yeah.
Bill Gates had opportunity from fund from banks.
Yeah.
No fund from banks for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of, you can use it. So there's a lot
and that's why people like you coming to share with us is so valuable.
Yeah.
Because the feedback we get from people is we're now hearing how real business operates in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So some people are sitting here watching this, maybe they're discouraged. Then they're hearing this, so Saheeto has gone through this kind of thing. Oh yeah, I'm carrying on.
So you see, so you can be very sure that you get there. Yeah. It's a process. I keep telling you it's a process. At times it depends on how courageous you are.
Yeah.
Don't be deterred. When you lose money or whatever, don't be deterred. It comes. I met a friend. She said she closed down a chin-chin business because of. I said, you know what? You have to go back in there. I told her, you have to go back into that business because it's a multi-million business. Forget about whenever I go to UK, US, I take chin-chin or chips of over 200,000 naira every time. So imagine I as an individual. What are you talking about? Go back to that business.
And figure it out.
Yeah. You make money from it.
I love it. I love it.
So that was an encouragement.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's back.
I'm sure she's back.
Business. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fantastic. That's one of those things. So
Wow. What can I say? This has been a masterclass from the master himself, the master of small chops.
Yeah.
The king of small chops, Saheeto, Mr. Saheeto Kekere-Eku, the founder of small chops, and a great teacher and a great entrepreneur. And I've somehow said I'm going to write a book.
Yeah.
And he's going to be in it. So
yeah.
Watch this space. Thank you so much. This has been The Builders. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. But most importantly, please continue to have the audacity to try. The audacity to start something in Nigeria and to keep it going so that you too in time can be part of Saheeto International and the franchise and all the things that we're looking forward to. Watch this space.